bit of entertainment for you now. Elvis, A Musical Revolution is a bio-musical that has recently opened in Sydney, which celebrates the life and music of the award-winning legend. And joining me live is Rob Mallet, who plays Elvis. Rob, how are you?
Well, thanks, Janie.
And congratulations. I mean, a nationwide talent search with over 700 applicants. You got the top job and you weren't even going for the top job.
Sure, no. From the outset, I thought there'd be some young Elvis fan out there who'd been crafting their Elvis performance for decades who would be a shoo-in, but it turns out the creative saw something in me that I didn't myself. So super privileged to be taking on this role. It's not without its challenges, but yeah, it's a really fortunate position to be in.
Well, there is some of the show on screen, including yourself playing Elvis. It's a huge opening night. It's been a success so far. How has the audience been?
Yeah, really good. Of course, this is a new show, so that's always going to be a hard sell. But we're running off Elvis's name and his amazing songbook and legacy. So, and the audiences are getting what they want. I heard this great anecdote from one of the other cast members today about an older couple that they knew that came and saw the show. And it really provided that time, the context in which Elvis lived. It was a time machine for them, took them back to right through that 50s and 60s period when he was producing this music and becoming the icon that he became.
Yeah, it's incredible. So now that you've studied Elvis, you've learned his moves, mannerisms, history, what do you think makes him such a standout?
It's such a good question. I think without any one of those iconic elements being his voice, the way he moves, his hair, the fashion, he wouldn't be what he is. But it's the combination of those things. He was greater than the sum of his parts. I think, though, and what the show kind of highlights is that really his music is the legacy that lives on. 114 of his songs became top 40 hits and 150 odd, in the top 100 of charts. Name another solo artist who came close to that. It's really his songbook that lives on. Yeah,
incredible. Now tell us about the rehearsals and how long you had to become Elvis.
Sure. Got the great news of getting the job, and then there was about 8 weeks until we started rehearsals. So I got straight to work, crafting my performance of him rather than an imitation of him. I really wanted to find where Elvis and myself meet in the middle to give the really authentic version as an actor. So yeah, got straight to work with a dialect coach, a guitar teacher, a singing teacher to really pay tribute to this icon that so many fans, he means so much to people. I've bumped into people at stage door who, he reminds them of their parents, and they talk about creating their parents' sort of booklet for their funerals, and there was a picture of their father and a picture of Elvis. Like, that is how important he is to some people. So I knew that there was real work to do to do him justice. Once we started rehearsals, there was 4 weeks to really get down to business and work with the cast to create the show that we have.
And I mean, he's just timeless, isn't he? And as you said, so many hit songs. Tell us about the rest of the cast and the crew, some great dancing that we've been seeing there on the Vision.
Yes, yeah, we're super lucky. I feel like the stars have aligned on this production. Of course, the show features all the big hitters in Elvis's life, being Colonel Parker and Priscilla and his band members. And so, we're super lucky with the cast. Ian Stenlake of Australian stage and screen fame plays the Colonel. He's such a great sort of sparring partner up there. Ben Hall, a good friend who's just come off a long time on Neighbours, is playing Sam Phillips, the early record producer at Sun Records. So we have such a great cast. The choreographer, Mikey Ralph, is one of our own Australian. I say that because so often we import shows from America, from the UK, and we import the creative vision, the choreography and the direction from there. Here we've had such a great opportunity to create it on home soil with an entirely Australian cast and creative team. So it's a huge success and a huge credit to Australian talent.
Oh, it certainly is. It's fantastic, and we really congratulate you and everybody, and encourage everybody to go and see it. Now, before we let you go, it's a lot about the Matildas. Of course, it's about the Elvis musical as well. But I guess we've been talking about the shootout, the penalty shootout, and the emotional roller coaster and that anticipation. A similar kind of thing, would you say, with your kind of work, where you have these jobs for so long, but then it's like nothing, and then up and down, like that whole kind of emotional roller coaster that performers would have, a similar situation to athletes?
You've absolutely nailed it. It is such a roller coaster of a career. You know, you long periods with unemployment or underemployment, and then you're thrust into the spotlight in these kind of high pressure jobs. So, you know, it's not for everyone. It's a complete ride, and I'm certainly gripping on for dear life at the moment.
Yeah, the magic R word, resilience, hey? It's certainly with performers. But again, congratulations, and thank you so much for your time, Rob Mallet, who plays Elvis. Make sure you go and see it. Thank you.
Thank you.